Hello and welcome. Oh no! Did I hit the bee? I hit the bee! Run! No, this is not how I wanted to go. No, not the bee! Oh, my poor bee. Wait, I don't want to drown either. Dang it. Well, that's got to stay in now. Okay. Can't see any bees out and about. Copper Golem's checking the coast for me. It's all good. That's a little bit far ahead of what we are. Alright, let's go again. Take like 482. Hello and welcome back, or welcome to our Minecraft Let's Play world. I'm DueMountain, and guys, I know it has been a little bit of time since we've been able to be in this world. You know, we had the mighty corruption delete from Xbox wiping out, you know, two plus months worth of progression from this world, which honestly was not fun. Like, we'd finished up the mountain gardens, you know, I'd gotten all the resources gathered up I needed to be able to make the automatic pumpkin and melon farm, and it was all just taken away from us. But now we have this beautiful Let's Play world on a realm. And it's not going to be deleted off my Xbox again. So that way, we really should not lose this world. And if we do, it's on Mojang. 100% now. If we lose this world, it's on Mojang. Alright, but we do not need to be worrying ourselves anymore with this possibility of losing the world, you know? Wishful thinking. It's one of my big favorite things that I love here is wishful thinking. And we're using it. That this world is not going to be taken from us anymore. And with that said, I have now started to be able to take action from this world now that it's up on a realm. And we have been able to have our first live stream where we started to rebuild the mountain gardens. Now, as you can see, Bluey's over there still on patrol. It's not quite as it was before. However, though, I think we've been able to have a little bit of improvement. Let's head on over there, but first off, whose trident is better? Come on, not mine, like, come on, yay, mine! Did you give me your trident? Please say you did. Nobody's playing by the rule. Ah! You say that, but like, if you died Mountain, would you give him your trident? No, I wouldn't. So, if we come down here now, you can see this is where the automatic pumpkin and melon farm is going to be built up, and I am going to be doing most of this stuff on a live stream to try and catch us up to where we were before all of that chaos happened, so that way we can just keep moving forward with the Let's Play world. So, there will be a few live streams between, you know, from this episode and the next one in between there, because I want to catch us back up. But, you know, this is the space where that was, and previously, we had all of our wheat field over here, we had our potatoes over here, and I've just come along and swapped them, because food is important. And I know that, you know, my thinking before was, we're going to get all the juicy steak, and we're going to get all the cows bred up and everything like that. You know what? Right now, we just need some food, and the baked potatoes. It's a beautiful food source, so we're just going to stick with that one for now. So I gave the potatoes the larger field, and the wheat the second largest. The carrots still have the smallest over there, and then we have, I thought when they load in, no, we need to spend a fair bit of time over here, because this is all of our nether wart, and we definitely need to restock this. Like, I wouldn't mind going and trying to do a wither fight soon, because we need to re-get all the resources, and a beacon would be beautiful. If we could get our hands on some potions, that'd be lovely. Hey Bluey, you gonna come along? This episode, we're just gonna be a bit more chilled. We're gonna work out what else needs to be done, and just let everyone know that we're back here. So you're gonna come around for the exploration? Yeah? Alright, let's go. Stand you up, and so as you guys can see, we finished up all of the farm area here, so we got the crops starting to regrow, and then we can obviously fill out the carrot field and fill out the why does that name keep slipping me? The netherwart field. We can get those all filled into place, and hopefully, while they're going through doing that, we will get this path in, And then we didn't have, prior to we're going to call it the Great Corruption. Prior to that, we didn't have the farmhouse up for the villagers. But my thinking is the next live stream that I'm going to do from this Let's Play world, we're going to work on building up this pathway up here and getting our villagers, at least the farming villagers, their home. Because, jump up from here. No, ow, my shins. Ankles, you mean. At the moment, they're safe here, but like we could give them. We got to start actually building up this place, So we got to start working on a home for them. So that's my thinking is I'm going to get a pathway going up along there and get a building here. That's going to be the next thing that will pop up, and then it'll probably be the next episode by the time that happens. Bluey, what are you doing? No, don't try and land on my shoulder. You still have the loud flappy wings. And just before it gets too dark and the monsters start crawling out from the shadows over there, because we really need to light up all of that stuff. Bluey, your cousin's on patrol. And a chicken! Oh, I feel so much safer right now. So then, before it gets too dark, let's explain probably A, what's on my head. B, if I get a little bit comfortable here, you can see that I've got some copper golem slippers as well. And we've also got the copper golem... Oh, wrong way. The copper golem cape, with the new copper era. And first of all, the hat and the shoes were all part of like a community achievement thing through, everyone growing more. Growing? That's probably not the right word. It isn't, is it, Bluey? Don't sit there judging me. Placing and creating copper golems within their world so we can get a set amount unlocked all of these achievements, as well as then getting the cape. Now, I managed to get this cape from the help of Zia collecting a code through a TikTok live stream. Now, I'm not too sure if that event is still running at the time when this video comes out, but if it is, do make sure to try and get yourself the hands on that cape by watching a TikTok live stream or a Twitch live stream with Minecraft drops enabled. Now, Bluey, now that we've shown all of my beautiful decorations and my new clothing, I'm going to put my shoes back on because, as we've said but thousands of times, Feather Falling 4 is like a key item here for me because I break my ankles way too easy. But what's this? This is a new item. I mean, we are... Mountain, you're getting stumbled with your words now, aren't you? We are now in the Copper era. A new update has come forth since, the hiatus of the Let's Play world. And the Copper Golems, obviously, being introduced with, me showing off all these new items. And we've got items, bits of clothing. And we've got now, the Copper Golems, which we saw at the start of the video there when I accidentally punched that bee. Man, I still feel sorry for that guy. Yeah, Blue, I didn't mean it. You didn't see it, but I accidentally punched a bee. It was horrible. Yeah, you got me, don't worry. But that guy over there, when they spawn in with a chest. And we will go through and actually do that in this episode. So, we can, bring you along for that happening in the world. But with that said, just like any other copper item, this is a copper chest. Which, you place items in and the copper golem will go around and try and sort them into other chests. I say try. On the mid SMP, I have a copper golem named Brian, and he's constantly going into little meltdowns because he just can't work out where to place the items. But they are still very cool little guys. And the chests, which I really like this feature, they oxidize. So as you can see here, this is like a fully oxidized one. Crouch. And then you can knock it all the way back down to get the nice, shiny copper chests, which, man, these things look really, really cool. What do you reckon, Bluey? Do you like them? No, look. No. Yes, I missed you too, buddy. You can give me kisses later, but, they haven't fixed the flapping. No, wait, oh, monster, watch out. They haven't fixed the noises that you make when you're riding on my shoulder, so we can't do that. I'm sorry. Blame Mojang. I'm going to sleep. Alright, so the Let's Play world hasn't been up and running, or hasn't been back up and running again for, the longest amount of time. But as I've said, I've been able to get one stream from here done, and we've already got the mountain gardens back up in place. I'm hoping within a week to be able to have the next stream from this Let's Play World done, and we're going to have the pathway leading up to here, as well as the villager house completed. During all of that time, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get enough iron to then be able to build up the automatic pumpkin and melon farm. Now, that one is either going to be on an episode here or on a stream, or it might be a combination where I stream it and then break it back down so it's a video for you guys. But let me know in the comments if you would like to see it like that, or if you'd prefer it just done as a dedicated episode. Mainly trying to work out because we're like 3 or 4 months behind because of the great corruption. I'm trying to get us back up to date as quickly as possible. Yes, and I know, Bluey's very excited as well. Okay, so Bluey, here's the plan now for the rest of the episode. We've spoken that everything's back here. I've shown what I've done. Let's go around and just double check that everything is up and running. And then let's just show off some of the new stuff that this copper update's brought in. Because, like, not only do we have the copper golems, but there's, like, copper words. There is now all different types of copper weapons and tools, as well as armor. So, and a whole heap of different lighting sources now. So, Bluey, let's first off maybe go and check back over at the house to make sure everything's there's all good. And we can grab up any copper that needs to be smelted, because we're probably going to need a fair bit of it. Does it sound good? Yeah, okay, then that's smart. If we're going to want to use the smelter, we should make sure it's still up and running. Okay, fine, we'll go along this way. Okay, so far, that looks pretty good. It's got fuel, and... Ooh, we've got some fuel. Food. Mountain food. Just give up. Okay. Bluey, how did you jump? Okay. No, look, I told you. Off my shoulder. Off. Alright, so, we did speak about the copper golem, you know, over on the other side. As you can see, he's sitting on my head over here, but we've also... you can actually see here, this is the copper golem. Now, the copper golem was originally part of the one of the Minecraft mob votes, and they didn't do all of the cool stuff that they did now when that was being displayed as the voting option. I believe that you were just more of, yeah, like to hold items and make them look good, but now you actually sort stuff, and you are really cool. I can't remember which mob vote you were a part of, but I hope now that we see that you have been brought in, other mobs from past votes get a chance to be brought in here. But guys, here we go. We've got the copper golem. And these guys are cool. I have waxed the copper golem. So just like the chest, they will oxidize. And then once they go fully oxidized, they turn into statues. So like, we've got a new little... It's like an armor stand, but you can't make it hold things. I don't know, new little decorative blocks. So we're going to test out that. No, Bluey, that's not evil, making him freeze. I'm sure it's not. He looks cute though, doesn't he? I guess while we're over here, we should actually make sure that our honeycomb farm is working, because, hey, if it's the age of the copper age, I think honeycomb is going to be very... Bluey, was that you, or was that an actual zombie now? First off, yes, we're still collecting. Excellent. We're still getting this mishap here, though. Bluey, come out from over here. No, we're going over here. Oh, sorry, bees, that you won less because I was an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright, we can test this. Put these two in here. Just make sure we hear it. Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, they get split, and I think that's just a bedrock buggy thing. I'm not sure. Someone in one of the comments a long time ago did make a very detailed explanation as to why the redstone sometimes splits itself between the chests, but I can't quite remember. It's always collecting the stuff, so we're good with it. We're good with it. But Bluey, that one works. This one here is all fine. I'm going to go downstairs. I don't want you going underground right now, Bluey. So you come over here. Sit. Come here and sit. I'll be back in a second. We're going to grab any copper and make sure everything down here is still beautiful. Whee! First off, we have the axolotl pond. And I need to go and get more tropical fish because, like, we got to breed up. We want the blue axolotl in this world. In any world. This is our Let's Play world, our forever world. This is the one we want to try and achieve it in. This is the world we want to get it in. Oh, but okay. So I know that everything in the bedroom's alright because we were here on the live stream. But I do want to draw attention to that bit of string there. You see, after 5 minutes of being back into this world, we were over there by the mountain gardens and nighttime struck and it was a full moon. And for those of you who don't know, there are only 2 ways to get a pure black cat in Minecraft. From a witch's hut or on a full moon in a village. Or at least it was when I did the challenge in the hardcore world. If they've changed that, I'm going to be so disappointed because I thought it was a lot harder. Either way, a black cat within 5 minutes of us being in the world spawned in. This black cat quickly grew the name of Igor and was our very trusty, handy, air quotes on handy, but helper cat who was working away in the fields and giving us, well, trying to learn the trade really. But unfortunately, towards the end of that stream, Igor had decided to try to swim. And well, unfortunately, Igor is now, Igor in this world is being commemorated here in our bedroom because all Igor ever wanted to do was sleep. He didn't really want to go out and work, he just wanted to sleep, and we made him go out and work, and he perished. So we're letting him have an internal rest here by our bedroom. Oh, I'm sorry, I just, we're bringing you guys all along here, and Igor was actually on that stream quite a critical character, I must say. Not only is that you'll try that again? Yes, please. Not only was Igor another key person or key thing that we had met and acquired on that first live stream, we also had to get ourselves some more soul sand to be able to, complete the field for the nether warts. And while we were there, words. There's the new music disc, or air quotes on new. It's been out for a little bit now. Where if you can get the return to sender from, hitting a gas fireball and sending it straight back to him, you can get yourself a new music disc. And we did it. Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing right now. I'm just going to play a little bit of it. But this song is cool. Honestly. I'll go quiet for just a moment. Alright, we'll leave it at that. No, this is honestly a really... Tears? Oh, I like it. It is such a cool music disc. Like, all the most recent ones that they've been bringing out. Man, hitting it out of the park. Really, really cool. Don't walk over the campfire. May have been a little bit of time, still make the same mistakes. Hey mate, how's it going? Yes! Brain-rotted zombie and Steed are still okay. They, for those of you who don't know, is this is a zombie jockey, and I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't know if it was a bug or if it's just a mechanic of the baby zombie jockeys. But we were able to get this guy, in, who was riding on the zombie, and then by killing the zombie and having the dog there, a wild dog, mind you, this isn't a tamed wolf, they, it's hitched a ride. So, oh, this is cool. Oh, we're definitely, if it's not a bug and this thing is still in game, there are so many of these guys we're going to try and get. I think it'd be cool to have like a little area dedicated to them. But for now, let's head to our storage room. Everything here looks all pretty good. I've got to grab any copper. Whoa, we got a lot of copper here we need to start working with. Yep, as you can see now, we've got some new things popping up. And we've got that there too. Oh, Bluey's going to be so proud of me. I mean, he probably would be more proud of me if I had... Oh, look at all this copper. If I had prepared it earlier, before the video, but, you know, live and learn. A smart man would go and set up all of that copper to, you know, start smelting away so we can start working with it. No, don't worry, it's in my inventory here. I'm not a smart man. I want to go and check to make sure that my zombie spawner and our clerics are all good, as well as our double cave spider spawner. Now, I know that in the video when we had, you know, put out saying that disaster had struck and everything like that, I had gone down and checked out our clerics, and I know that so many of them had been turned back from diamond to emerald level, and that hurt, but I just want to make sure that they're all still there, you know. It's good. We can use this as we're just checking up, making sure everything's good, working out what projects we need to be working on again. Like, for example, we need to connect up a lot smoother a pathway to our double spider spawner. Man, if it was a double skelly spawner, I'd use this all the time. Oh, that's a good sign there. We've got our sword. Mate, how you doing? Huh. Look, let me trade you some... Ooh. No, come back here. Trade you some string. I can get so much of this string from our zombies. Our iron farm, man. I know, you spent... Like, you were the first... This guy here is probably like... He's the OP. He's the original villager that we spent time with. And unfortunately, you're the one that I spend the least time with now. Can someone, like... Could someone... adopt this villager? Give him a name, a backstory, and I'll... Ah! Oh, sorry. Dude, don't just walk in here on me. I'm monologuing. Note to self. You can talk to yourself. Close the door beforehand. Whew. Because, you know, we spent so much time down here building up the double cave spider spawner. Having this guy down here, there was plans to do so much. And then, yes, we found a zombie spawner and instantly stopped using this one. And I found a skeleton spawner too, which I need to get built up. But that doesn't mean that we should leave this alone. So if anybody would like to give this villager a life, give him a name, give him... Obviously his occupation is working down here, something to do with the cave spiders. But, yeah. Alright, I'm going to leave him sleep now. He's probably like, can this guy just go away? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, what? No, get out of here. Wait, you weren't my doctor, were you? No, my doctor's drowned. Right? You're still fine up there, aren't you? My dentist, that's right. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. Alright, so we know that the spider spawner is all good. We've got over here, lovely, our slime farm is working away. And I think the slime farm, like these little in the wall sections there, I think that might be where we make use of the copper golems. Because we can have them feeding into like one of the copper chests and then have the copper golems walking around the area, collecting up the slime balls and then taking them to a section where then they can all be sent off to one localized storage. Because imagine there, we get copper golems coming from here, they store them in chests over here, which then get other copper golems taken from one spot to another. Yeah, I think we could get some really good working with it. Is there other one? Yeah. This one gets a lot of good use out of it, because when we were doing the zombie spawner. Yes. How's it going? I think. Oh. Alright, good. We got some there. We've We've got some emeralds still here. You guys are all alright? Yeah, I know. You guys, I didn't have everyone at diamond level, but it was close. It was so close. And it just sucks whenever you've got to go back in a bit of progression. But hey, we're back now, guys. So I'll make sure try and get you up to diamond level before the next Let's Play episode. Actually, disregard that. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm sorry, I don't have the goods to trade with you. That was probably a little bit too much of wishful thinking. Okay, so everything down here, that's all seems to be fine. It's hasn't lost anything. We're in a reasonable state with it, and I'm confident. Let's now head on back up there. The only thing we've really got left to just have a little sticky beak at is the iron farm, which I know everything there was, I'd lost the progression of how much iron we'd collected, but I just want to go make sure that none of our villages have been turned into witches or anything. Bluey, what are you getting upset with me for? I came back for you. Man, I'm not even sure. I don't think we have enough, resources to smelt all of this yet. So I might not need to break down all the extra blocks I got. Alright, so I've got some copper smelting away now, so that way, once we finish going and checking on the villages at the iron farm, we can come back and have a little bit of a play around and a little bit of just an explore of the new blocks and items that have been brought in within this update. Now, I think it's the Copper Age, or I can't exactly remember the name of this update, but I'll try and have it jump up on the screen now. But yeah, we get this copper smelting away and then we'll be able to work through it. But instead of rambling on that, Bluey, yeah, you're gonna have to get off my shoulder, mate. I don't know why they can't reduce the birds' sound, parrot sounds. Like, yeah, when you were on the thank you sheep on the happy gas, they were not annoying. The parrots flying was not heard at all. Why is it when it's walking around here with me, it's just a pain? Also, Bluey, make note, we've got to put in here, we've got to refix up the land so that way we can put the automatic wool farm. That's where that's got to go. Bluey's looking at me like, where do you want me to pull a notepad and pen from? Well, I don't know. Don't you have pockets in your feathers? Oh, you do. Work it out! I need answers, not problems! Is that a skeleton? Ah! It was a skeleton! What the hell? Okay. He's just chilling out there, Bluey. I guess he's fine. Can you sit it by the bed? Thank you. Because I've got to go up there and I don't want you falling in. First off. Oh, yes, we got the brown panda. Oh, you're still here. Oh, an angry panda. We got angry panda and the brown panda. Ping! That's right, because we have Poe in our hardcore world. We got Ping. Oh, beautiful. I don't think we name tagged you, but you are definitely, you're Grumpy Panda, but we love you. We love you. How's all the resources looking over here? Nice. Okay, we still got some stuff. We just need to possibly AFK. Well, we do. We need AFK here for a bit. Key thing now. No. Oh, good. I'm not hearing any grumblings of a witch. Oh. Yes. You guys all look good. How's it going? I'm sorry I've been away for so long. Yeah, look, we're back though now. Everything's going to be running smoothly. I just want to make sure that you guys spawn in an iron golem, you know. I just want to make sure you're still working. I mean, you should. It's the same farm I've got on the hardcore world, on the mid SMP. And they all work beautifully. Just show me an iron golem and I'll be on my way. Ah, there we go. Iron golem. Perfect. Alright. Up. Here. We'll go down. Excellent. Hey, Bluey. It's all good over here. The iron farm's working away. Ow! Everything's looking in tip-top shape. We'll head on back now. And I think what I need to do is just wait for the copper to be smelted away, and then we can spend the last part of this episode just looking at the different items that we've got in the game now, and then we'll wrap it up. I know it's very much so a lot more of a quicker, shorter episode. I hope that's going to be the case. I haven't actually done the editing yet for this, but you know, Let's Play World. We'll bring you along for all the stuff. You know, it's us playing Minecraft together, and we're just coming back from having a big moment in the world where it's just been corrupted and we've lost progression, and now we're having to make it all back. And I just want to reassure you all, Let's Play World, it's good. And yeah, we're getting ready to really ramp things back up over here. So, Bluey, it's looking like it's getting a bit night time, and we need to wait for some of this. How are we going? Oh, beautiful. We've almost got a stack in there already. You love to see it. All right, Bluey, you're on guard here. I'm going to go and sleep in that nice comfy bed. I'll give you torches though, and I'll see you guys in the morning. So I have absolutely no idea what happened. I was just recording a little clip, and my recording system shut down. Seriously, what's going on? Can I just sleep away? It's close enough. Let me sleep. Yeah. So I have absolutely no idea what just happened. My recording program just turned itself off, and we just lost the whole first little clip of me talking about the whole new copper armor that's in. So, Bluey, I know you just heard this and probably heard it 6 times as I made so many mistakes. You're going to hear it again. So then let me just get back to camera. All right, and we're just going to take it like nothing happened, all right? All right, let's do this again. Okay, so that was an excellent night's rest, and we now have all of our copper smelted away. Or, I mean, we've still got all these copper ore, but I don't think we need that much copper to demonstrate some of the new copper items that have been brought forward within this new copper age of Minecraft. So, as we can see behind me, because there's some reason the stupid program, we don't need to worry about that. As we can see behind me, within the new copper era, we have this new copper armor. We have a helmet. We have a chest plate. We have some leggings and boots, all made out of copper. This is a new craftable item, as well as one that can be found on any hostile mobs or inside dungeons and loot chests like that. But it's really, really cool. I mean, it's not better than any armor that's already in the game. I think it sort of sits between chainmail and iron. But it's cool that we now have a new armor set within the game. There's also, it comes in the horse variety as well, but you do have to find that one, and I don't have any. I haven't been able to find it. So hopefully we can find that either on a live stream or in an upcoming video. But there's also, with the new copper armor, there's also copper tools. So if we break this over here, we can see that we do in fact have a copper sword. Now, I'm picturing early game. Copper is really easy to get in a large abundance, so that's probably why it sort of sits between that chainmail and iron, because, yeah, imagine, your early game, at least now you've got some copper tools, you're able to do a little bit more damage than the wooden stuff that you'd have, so I could see that this is going to be, it'd be very handy to be able to use it in a new world. Obviously not right now, I don't think we're going to be able to make good use out of it, except maybe decorative stuff, but I do like how that looks. Alright, Bluey, so it's not just the sword, we've also got, what is it there? We have a axe, pickaxe, a shovel, a hoe, just the usual tools. So let's chuck them all up here on our little display board. So we have the axe, the pickaxe, the shovel, and where to go? The hoe. So, as you can see, just a copper texturing. That's right, Bluey, I know you're looking. Are you judging me because I've got the copper golem still on my head? Don't. He's cool. By the way, as you can see, it's just a copper variant of all the tools and armor stuff. So nothing really too new or groundbreaking within the game yet with this update. However, though, it's just really cool to see that they're actually doing it, and maybe, just maybe, they might even consider doing this with emeralds. I mean, imagine that, having the emerald armor and emerald tools. That'd be. Do you agree with me on that one, Bluey? I think that's going to be cool. All right, but that's all the stuff that we've got here now. There are a few other tools, so let's head over to the crafting table. All right, so now if we go over here, you can see first off, copper doors, they were here before. Copper trapdoors, they were also here before. Copper bars. Now this is a new item. And yes, as we can see with a little recipe coming through, we'll put one of these up in our display board there. Wow, it really blends in with that leather, doesn't it? Like if we stand back, you almost can't see it. Okay, well hopefully then we can try to, because we want to get one here. We'll put one here, because we've already got one in its normal state, Bluey. But these new copper items age just like the copper blocks, like you can see there that we've got our armor stand standing on. These copper bars will in fact age, and they'll start going through all the different color transformations, which as someone that enjoys building, I'm really, really enjoying this update. And we've said before, I know you might need a little refresher because it's been a while since we've been on Let's Play World. Underground, where we're building up all of our base stuff, is going to be like an ancient dwarven area. Copper is something that we want to use a lot of, and now that they're bringing in more blocks, that makes it friendlier for us to do that. Yes, I'm keen. But okay, so it's not just the copper bars here that we've got. We've also got poor inventory. I know. But we've also got, what do we need to do? We need to make up some copper nuggets. Now, these, if we look at them a bit more closely, like on the crafting area, they kind of remind me of like the scoots, the armadillo scoots. But, they're like little nuggets now. We have some copper nuggets. So if we make them up, we can make a few new things. For example, the copper chains. And just like, we'll probably need to make up 4 of them. Just like the copper bars, these two will age. So I'm just going to sit one of these here. They really do blend in with this. Okay. There's something that can be used for that in detailing. I'm just not sure what. But if we go over here, because these are copper, we need to kind of separate them a little bit so they age quicker. If we go like this, Bluey, don't worry, I'm not going to put you behind bars. I'll put it there. These two will start to slowly age, and we'll be able to go through all the different stages of the copper aging process. With one of them, though, I do want to, let's just go here, grab a bit of dirt. Oop, change from this camera angle for a second. I want to go put that there because, is that going to be really high enough? No. Yep, Bluey, don't laugh at me. I was one block off. You would have done the same mistake. You put the chains there, and before sunset, yet again, seriously, the day cycle runs way too quickly. Well, you talk too much. Either way is true. Either way is true. You can see here, next to our torches, we've got copper torches. And these guys give off a little bit of like a green lighting. It's not too much, but if we go over here, we'll replace this one. Here you can see, look at that, a little green flare. Now, Bluey, I don't actually know how much light these give off, so good time. We've got some dark patches over here, a perfect one right here. Let's see how much light this produces compared to, say, this torch over here. We can check back at that when the nighttime kicks in. But before it gets too dark, let's just go over the last one. Look at this. Copper lanterns. And yes, just like the others, they age as well. Now, you can prevent them from aging at any time by applying the honeycomb, because that just prevents it from progressing its age cycle. But look at that. Oh, man. The only thing that they were missing from like the visual update, the shaders kind of vanilla stuff, is if they could just have also included these swinging ever so slightly, like there's a breeze going on in the bushes too of the leaves. That would have been perfect. Let's go over, we'll quickly add Just put that one. Okay, at least this one shows off a little bit more. You could tell it apart. We should also probably put the nugget in there. You're not going to really be able to tell, but it is a nugget. And I did also wanted to see if we could use, you know, our normal oxidized copper to get like oxidized copper nuggets, so that we could use them to make pre-aged chains and everything. And unfortunately, it would appear as though you cannot make aged copper nuggets, you know, oxidized nuggets. I don't know why. I reckon they would have been cool. I could also see up there that you might be able to tell in the very distance over there, we do have a copper rod. They are also being introduced as aging now, and that's fun. Now I've got to go over to like the iron farm and wax the one up there. Bluey, it's getting dark though. We got let's go check our experiment over here. Why did that sound like someone was running at me? Oh, it's just a spider. We're cool. I tell you what, I think that one's a bit of a brighter light and that one's more of a duller light, but I think that might just be visual. Otherwise, I would say that they probably give off the same light level. Mountain, do you have any scientific proof to back that up? Nah, I'm just looking at it. Yeah. They're cool. Step my spider! No, okay. I'm going to bed. I've learned my lesson. No. Run away, spider. You can't get me. Bluey, watch out. You all good, Bluey? You didn't get attacked? Nah, you're all good. That spider. Yeah. See, look, he's gone now. Oh, no, he's not. He's down by the tree. Oh, no, he's not. He's gone. You see that? The spider, he knew that I had you as backup, man, and he just couldn't stand it. But hey, look, guys, as that, you know, the whole sort of progression of me, you know, placing in these chains and just going and checking down the night, this one's already aging along quite nicely, and I haven't actually seen these aging, and that really looks like if you were making something with the pale oak, I think that would work really nicely with that. What do you reckon, Bluey? He's like, I don't care. What about the golems? Yes, alright guys, so the last kind of main thing that's been brought in here, I say main thing because I think there was also an armor trim, but I don't know where to get that, so we're going to leave that for now, is the copper golems. Now we saw our friend over there that we've moved over here, and his chest was over here before. We, as part of the Let's Play, are going to make up 4 copper golems at each age stage. So that way we've got them, and we're just working with them, you know, it's things that are progressing through the world. And I'm thinking that we put these guys to work over by the farm. So we need some pumpkins anyway, so let's make our way over here. Hey, you know what else you're gonna need, Mountain, if you want this whole thing to work? What? Oh, yeah. Honeycomb. Yep. Hey mate, how's it going? You see, he's slowly aging. We found out on stream, actually this is a good side note, it takes 7 hours of like consistent time spent with this guy for him to fully age. Once they fully age, they become statues, and you can use them as statues. Oh, we need to be able to work on that. We need to make 5 golems. Don't worry. Oh wait, no, you were going to be the statue. Mountain, stop getting distracted. That's right, you had to go get this. We should have, where are they? There we go. We need 4 of these. Perfect. And it's time that we make ourselves 4 copper golems. Now, as you can see, I did forget. We're going to need some honeycomb because we don't want these guys to age and turn to statues. We want that guy over there to age and turn to a statue. He, as I said over there, it's going to take 7 hours, so it's a long-term game for that guy. But, yeah, he knows what he did. But we're going to set up over here. I don't want this to get in the way of the new one, so let's remove this chest. And my thinking is, right, we're going to get ourselves 4 copper golems who are just going to be basically living in maybe a house over here. And what we're going to do is we'll have different copper chests just around here where we can go, and once we've harvested all of the crops, we can just go and put them in the copper chests, and the copper golems will go and sort them away and put them in the chest where they belong. That's what I'm thinking, and why not? They're designed to be able to do that sort of helpful stuff. Let's get them to work in our world. So, first off, to do this, to make our copper golem, Mountain needs to breathe and get his words together. First off, we need a copper block. We also need a pumpkin, which we can carve. We have, the carved pumpkin. We put that on top, just like an iron golem, except we only need the one copper block. And boom! That's it, we have a copper golem. First off, where do I want these guys to be walking around? We're going to be building up this area on the next stream. I don't want them in my way. I guess for now, let's just put them down here. So we're going to have 1, 2, get out. 3, 4. Perfect. Now let's move that there, and we want our axe on it. So we're going to have one that's fully oxidized, one that's 1 stage down, 2 stage down, and completely clean. Now we go along, put our pumpkins on the top, and share. Okay, and then we want to honeycomb them so that these guys do not age. And yeah, okay, I didn't grab enough honeycomb to do the chest. I'll come back for that. But there we go. That is how easy it is to get these guys in your world. Now, I believe from what I've sort of seen, these guys will look for like any copper chest within like a 10 block radius of them, and then they'll go and sort it in the same sort of parameter of chests. So, my thinking is we'll have a building here where all these guys can come in and check in to see what needs to be done, anything needs to be sorted, and then they'll be able to just roam around and, get the job done. For now though, guys, I reckon just to be able to have a little bit of life in our world. Oh, actually, we've got the 2 chests. Why not leave them over here? Let's move some of these copper chests and see if we can get the golems to start walking around and exploring, and we can get an idea to just how far they will actually roam. So, break this one. Okay, this is going to be a great sort of idea of working out how far around they'll move and they'll explore, but also just seeing them moving in the world. How cool is that? Where are they all? Have they all just gone and gathered up to one? Guys, is that your favorite chest or something? Or they're working in teams? You see? Even Minecraft mobs know that there's no such thing as a one-person job. You always need your buddy there when you're doing a job. Managers, take note. There's no such thing as a one-person job. Alright guys, so with this all said and done, we now have shown off some of the new copper items that have been brought forth. Bluey, why are you staying back there looking like a weird stalker? Don't hide in the... You threw off my groove. Where'd you go? Alright guys, so we're now introducing all of the new copper armor, the copper tools, as well as some of those really cool new copper chains and iron bars. Now we have our new workers who are going to be working in the mountain gardens. Yes, I love it. They are still showing that every job is a 2-man job. That's it. You've got to have your buddy with you when you're working. Be safe, everybody. That's important. No, Blue, that was not an invitation for you to get on my shoulder. Alright, guys, so, I'm really glad to see that the Let's Play world is now back and running. There may be just a little bit of gap between this one and the next episode because, as I said, I want to get a few live streams going on so that we can get this world back to the glory it was before the great corruption. But, guys, with that said, I don't want to ramble on too much longer and draw this all out. I hope you guys have had, you've enjoyed this episode and are really looking forward to the Let's Play world being back for at least another 20 years. That's right, Bluey. We are going to definitely be trying to make that our goal and our mission. And we've got some new friends, so this is going to be a fun time. All right, stop rambling, Mountain. Until next time, guys, thank you to everybody who has made it this far into the video. I hope you really, really have enjoyed. And until next time,